Hi book lovers, this is Ashley Traskis, team leader with Usborne Books and More. I'm coming to you today to show you some of my favorite books for infants and toddlers. If you have not seen our That's Not My books, you need to check these out. These are perfect. I love these for little babies because the pictures are so colorful and bold and the text is also very large. But I also like it for toddlers because like my little girl, she will actually sit and read these to her little sister because the words are easy, the stories are easy, so she thinks she knows how to read them. So it encourages that love of reading. Each page has something where they can, touch it and feel it. The other great thing is each image is outlined in black, so it makes it very easy for little baby eyes to see. So the stories are all the same. That's Not My Mermaid. Her hair clip is too bumpy. And by the end of the story, you always find your mermaid or your pirate or your lion, puppy, whatever it is that the book is about. This is one of our stroller books. It comes with this clip attached to it. It's got all these cool, touchy-feely, intricate pieces that your little one can touch. Very bright and colorful. And the books are very small, so they're great for just sticking in your purse or your diaper bag to carry along. I love to attach these to the grocery cart while we're shopping. Our Slide and See books. These are awesome because they're interactive. You can see that there's a little slide and you slide it and it changes the picture. So this is Under the Sea. We have a couple different books in this series. They can slide, change the picture. There's nice little bumpy, feely pieces that they can touch and play with. Little finger trails. These are our first word books. They're great because they're like flashcards, except they're all contained in a book. So when your kids are learning their objects and they're learning to talk, these books are great for teaching. I love that it has the word written underneath the object, so they can also, as they get older, they can start to learn how to read. This is one that we have in Spanish, which I just got this and I'm starting to work on it with my 4-year-old. We haven't done a lot of Spanish vocabulary, so I'm excited to start this with her. But it goes through all of the different objects. It has the word in English and in Spanish. Very simple, again, like flashcards, but just contained within the book. And then these are bigger versions. So this is On the Farm and my first word book. This is the first book about the orchestra, and it has these little silver buttons throughout the book that you can push and it'll play sounds. So this goes through all the different types of instruments within the orchestra, and if you push the button, it plays the sound. And as you can hear, the sound isn't too loud or overpowering. It's not annoying. Each page goes through and it plays the sound of the instruments it's talking about. And at the very end, you can play the whole orchestra playing together. So when you push that button, you get to hear it all put together and what it sounds like. This one I love because you can start this as they're younger and they're just barely counting. And then you can keep it as they grow older and they start being able to count higher and higher. So it goes through different objects and allows them to count that number. We also like to do seek and finds with this book. I'll ask my daughter if she can find different things in the pictures. And that is Usborne Count to 100. And the last set of books that I'm going to talk about are bedtime books. These 3 books are all made the same. They're all hardback and they have these nice rounded corners. And all of the pages are these thick glossy pages, so they're not as easily ripped. This book, B is for Bedtime. It's a story about a little girl who's getting ready for bed. A is Awake, How I Feel After Dinner. B for the book with my dad. It's a winner. C for the clock that tick-tocks on the wall. D is my dog who's not sleepy at all. So it has this beautiful little rhyme that it goes through the whole story as she's getting ready for bed, and it's just a really sweet and soothing story. It is definitely one of our favorites for bedtime. Then we have our I Love You series. We have I Love You Animally and I Love You Americanly. These books are also rhyming, which I love because it allows your child as they get older to help kind of interact with the reading and help you read the story. So you can easily say, I love you hugely like a whale. I love you shyly like a quail. So you can kind of pause and let your child finish the sentence. But it goes through and tells all the different ways that you love your child. I Love You Americanly is the same way. And this is a neat book because it also goes through different states, different things throughout the United States that are important for kids to learn. I love you capitally, like Washington, D.C. I love you tremendously, like a redwood tree. I love you continuously, like Seattle's rain. I love you abundantly, like the fruited plain. So it goes through most of the landmarks and popular places to visit, important areas in the United States. Thanks for joining me, and I hope that you found lots of great books that you would love for the little ones in your lives.